In 1965, the US government approached India to help keep tabs on China's nuclear activities. What transpired was a secret expedition, the Summit of Nanda Devi, which was abandoned halfway, resulting the nuclear device being missing. Now, around 56 years later, the incident has been thrust into the spotlight once again. तो आइए विस्तार से देखें कि नंदा देवी पहाड़ों में क्या हुआ मिस्टिक हिमालय के हमारे दूसरे एपिसोड में। दोस्तों, शुरू करने से पहले सब्सक्राइब और लाइक बटन को अपने घर चाय के लिए बुलाइए और जब वो आए तो उन्हें चीनी की जगह एकदम ज़बरदस्त नमक वाला अदरक मार के चाय पिला के भगा दीजिए। स्नो कैप माउंटेन पीक्स वेयर नो वन एवर वेंचर्स, a secret government mission, dangerous nuclear devices, and a disaster supposedly waiting to happen. The Nanda Devi mystery has all the makings of great Hollywood movie. The story dates back to the 60s, a little after China had conducted its first nuclear test near Lake Lop Nur in Xinjiang province. It came full circle in 2018 when Uttarakhand Tourism Minister Satpal Maharaj urged Prime Minister Narendra Modi to reopen the closed case. Moreover, the incident was thrust further into spotlight after a glacier burst into Raini, Uttarakhand in February this year. तो भाइयों, हम यहाँ पे दे सकते हैं कि 50-60 साल पहले हुई एक घटना का उसका बहुत बुरा असर उत्तराखंड को भुगतना पड़ा है। Now, there is one big question arises, which is what connects a government mission over a half a century old with a recent calamity in 2021. Back then, Cold War hysteria was at its peak, and the entirety of the United States of America was neck deep in it. The American Central Intelligence Agency (CIA) reached out to Indian Intelligence Bureau, that is IB, for help in spying on Chinese nuclear tests and missile firings. Even the beginning of this story is nothing short of the intro of a war movie. In his book Spies in the Himalayas, internationally renowned mountaineer Captain Manmohan Singh Kohli wrote that he believes the idea was born in a Washington cocktail party. National Geographic staff photographer Barry Bishop shared a drink with US Air Force Chief of Staff Curtis LeMay, and the discussion was sparked. On the surface, the two seemed to have little in common, but when Bishop spoke of the unique vantage point from atop of the Himalayas with an unfettered view across Chinese occupied Tibet, LeMay was all ears. Around the same time, halfway across the world, Captain Kohli had just wrapped up the first successful scaling of the summit of Mount Everest by an Indian climbing team. Basking in the expedition's brand new glory, he was approached to lead the Indian team on a secret mission. Due to a pressing requirement for unique skills, the intelligence agencies of the United States and India could not turn to their normal roster of spies or paramilitary operatives, Kohli wrote in his book. Instead, they had to draw on a small fraternity of elite mountaineers to place a delicate monitoring device at the roof of the world. And so, in October 1965, a group of Indian and American climbers began scaling the Nanda Devi, India's second highest peak, to reach its summit and plant nuclear powered monitoring devices. These included 7 plutonium capsules and surveillance equipment, weighing around 57 kilograms, to be placed near India's northern east border with China. Of course, this was no easy feat. As Captain Kohli wrote in his book, for generations, expeditions have attempted to navigate up the Rishiganga. This meant overcoming expansive stretches of downward sloping rock slabs, followed by a narrow staircase of stones naturally cut across a huge wall. The latter is aptly dubbed as Stairway to Heaven by the locals. If you are successful in traversing this feature, you can see the heavenly grandeur of the sacred Nanda Devi. One misstep and you plummet thousands of feet into the gorge, reaching heaven via a more direct way. With the dangers of the route in mind, Kohli kept his team's safety as his goal. As our team was approaching the summit, there was a powerful blizzard. We had to leave the generator in a small cave and return because the weather conditions were too dangerous to continue, said Kohli in his book. A year later, the team returned to the same point to recover the device and perhaps carry the mission they had been entrusted with. He further added, however, we found the generator was missing. In 1968, we brought in two helicopters from Europe, which could fly at 34,000 feet, and went across Nanda Devi. But even those were unable to locate the machine. There was no sign of it whatsoever, he said. Some theories suggest that the device was lost to an avalanche. Kohli says these plutonium capsules have a longevity of about 100 years and could be buried in the snow somewhere. मतलब वो जो प्लूटोनियम कैप्सूल्स जो खो गई थी वो अराउंड 100 साल तक उनकी रेडियो एक्टिविटी रह सकती है, और अगर वो रेडियो एक्टिव मटेरियल अगर ग्लेशियर का पानी बहते हुए गंगा नदी में जाए तो इट कैन कॉज रियली मेजर डैमेज. सो उनका वो एक मेजर कंसर्न था कि अगर वो गुम हो चुका है डिवाइस तो हमें ये ख्याल रखना है कि वो किसी भी तरीके से ग्लेशियर के थ्रू गंगा में ना पहुंचे. आफ्टर द मैसिव फ्लड caused this year, the official cause given, as told by scientists, was that a piece of the glacier fell into the water and triggered a massive floods in the area. A chunk of ice broke and slid down the steep mountain, and when it reached the floor of the valley, the rocks, snow, and sediment it had carried alongside fell into the narrow mountain stream, effectively blocking it. Once the water level increased, a surge of water and rubble burst through the dam, causing a massive floods. Captain Kohli tells in one of his interviews that the generator was dislodged due to the melting of snow, fell and exploded, which led to the floods. He added further, after 65, he was posted near Rainy village, and during the 3 years, they spent looking for the device. They tested the water in the Rishiganga. They were worried that if the generator slid down the slope, it could contaminate the water. So when people came to bathe there, it could pose serious risk for them. The glacier burst made the story a little clearer. For now, it seems the water is diluted and has flown down to the ocean. So that's it folks for the today's story. अब कैप्टन कोहली और ऑफिशियल्स ने भी बताया है कि रिवर सेफ है, वो कंटेमिनेशन जो भी था वो अब क्लियर हो चुका है. तो लेट्स होप फॉर द बेस्ट. और आप मुझे नीचे कमेंट बॉक्स में ज़रूर आपके थॉट्स दीजिएगा कि आपको क्या लगता है कि पानी पूरा सेफ हो चुका है या अभी कोई रिमेनिंग्स बाकी हो सकते हैं. प्लीज़ मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में बता दीजिए. और अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आए तो लाइक, कमेंट और शेयर ज़रूर करिएगा. तो दोस्तों मिलते हैं अगली वीडियो में, जो ऐसे ही बहुत एक्साइटिंग और इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक होने वाला है रिलेटेड टू यूएफओ साइटिंग्स इन हिमालयाज़. सो स्टे ट्यून्ड विद अस और देखते रहिए इंडियन मिस्ट्रीज.